wonder if I'm live. Well, I hope I'm live now. What's the time? Let me move this. Well, I hope the hour is suitable for anyone. Is my speaker working all right? I think all is good. Well, so far, everything seems working. Is it 12 o'clock? Well, it's 12 o'clock now. So far, no one is in chat. I wonder if I am live. So I'm talking to myself. One minute. Ah. So why can't I see it on the right-hand side then? Now I can see the chat. Hold on. Ah, right. All right. I didn't see anyone in chat a minute ago. I was wondering why can't I see any messages, but now I'm looking at them now. Hello, Albert. Simon62. Thank you for your recommendation on the 9th tank for 10 pounds or something like that. I got one. I'm debating if I should review it. We'll see. How did you find yours? I found a problem with the airflow. Either it's too tight on the 1 pin or too airy on the 2mm pin. What do you think? Bessic Liquid, hello, how are you? Yeah, reviews are coming. I'm going to release quite a few natural extracted tobacco reviews very shortly. Thomas Wagner, hello from Germany. Welcome to the chat. Dion78, welcome to the chat. Mohammed, hello from Jordan. Wow. Yeah. JP Vapes. Yes, thank you for joining the chat. Abdul and Simon62 replying to BCL. I did in slow mode. Maybe I should cancel the slow mode. Let's have a look. I'm not sure how. Well, we'll carry on doing this way. Dragomir, hello from Croatia. Wow. All over the world, huh? Dragon, good evening from Sydney, Australia, I suppose. What's the time zone? Basic liquid, Dragon. I'm gonna, here we go. McTavish, hello, hi, and welcome to the chat. Ronald Baker, hi, you're live. How's the sound and video? Is it okay? Daniel, hi, Nathan and chat. Welcome. Mohammed, what do you think of the Sputnik SXK? Well, I don't know about SXK, but I've got here the Sputnik, the original, and super happy. But SXK do very good clones. Now I'm going to come to that in a minute. I would like to chat about that soon. Right, let's carry on. Dion78, lots of people like Bessig liquid. Yes, me included. Let me just switch on another light here. It's overclouded today, sun peeping out. So I also enjoy very much Bessig liquid. McTavish, I love the fact that the clone is named after a satellite. Well, the original is after a satellite, isn't it? Yeah, Sputnik, correct. Max, MAXX, hi, Net Vaper, hi chat. DN78, I need to try some when I run out of a liquid. Yeah, well, Juice Cabin and Bessig liquid are my all-day vapes. Let's put it this way. Dragon Melectic, 9 p.m. in Sydney, in Australia. 9 p.m., that's okay. Max, McTavish, yeah. Bo Garten, hello, Ohio, USA. Good morning, 7:03 a.m. Yeah, have a good coffee and a vape and enjoy the chat. McTavish, yeah, that's a reply within chat. JP Vapes, all right. Yeah, I have the clone. Oh, let me just switch this off. I guess we don't get sounds from Dragomir. Do you plan to review the Squawk Arise? No, I'm planning to review. I'm planning to review something that you guys are going to be excited about, I hope. Will it focus? Not sure how to get it to focus. Yeah, not sure. Has it focused? This is the Dwarf DVARW facelift, 24 millimeters. Yeah, so this review is going to come up. This is on my Kosulu mech mod. And you can watch the review on it. Excellent mech mod, can be changed from an 18650 to 18350. So this review is coming up. I can give you a bit of a heads up. Super, super happy with it. Super happy. Mouth tip, drip tip, not very much, no. Still in testing mode now. Right. Where are we holding here? Kassel, hello from Germany. Welcome to the chat. Albert Valenti, JP with Bow Garden. Where do you live? I live in London, UK. Danny Lips, hello. Always look forward to your reviews. Very honest and educational. Greetings from Belgium. Welcome, Danny. McTavish, DARW. Yeah, that's right. Albert Velenetti, McTavish. Yeah. Cheers. Yeah. I think I'm gonna cancel the slow mode. Let me see, where's the edits? I'm just gonna edit for a minute the slow mode. Just make it 15 seconds. Save. Right, I lost my comments. Where are the... I lost the chat. Where do I get the chat back? I lost the chat. Where is the chat? I lost the chat box. I can't see you guys' chats. Let me try and go to the channel. Well, I lost the chat. I'm not sure how to get back to it. Well, I'm not sure where is the chat stream. I can't see the chat, so I can't. I have no idea where to get back my chat. It's not appearing anywhere. Oh, here we go. I got it. Okay. I got it back. Okay, sorry about that. So where are we holding? Albert, I got the Anani version 2 on the go. Great little tank. Yeah. We're still here. Yeah, I can see you now. So I'll go quickly now. Dion78 vaping on the Fev on the Danny Mini with the 2017 NET's tobacco from Juice Cabin. Well, perfect setup. McTavish, I have to say the setup you are using is absolutely stunning. It is so clean and simple. You're talking about the setup, or you're talking about the stream setup? What are you talking about? I assume you're talking about not about the vape setup. Yeah. The draw setup. I mean, yeah, it's very nice. I was thinking what to use it with, and this is perfect. But what do you think about the drip tip? I'm not crazy about it at all. Not. I tried with a different one, and I think it looks much nicer with the Fev drip tip. I mean, this looks a bit nicer, doesn't it? Well, but it's very comfortable. Can't take that away. The full review will be up eventually. I've got a few other reviews to do before, but I'm testing it now, and I had some wicking, teething problems, but it's perfect now. I mean, I got the wicking right. I'll show it in the close-up in the review. Adrian Mason, hi Adrian, welcome to the chat. Dion78, what's everyone vaping on? Yeah. Simon62, welcome back. I don't know why, but the chat does not appear on the right-hand side of my panel. It only comes as if I separate it, then I can see the chat. I'm not going to tinkle now with it. The main thing is I see the chat. That's the main thing. Someone from China, Chinese writing, JP, I think it says, welcome to the chat. Paul C, glad you have the drove now, 7 p.m. in the Philippines. Yes, 7 p.m. So I think 12 o'clock is a good time for internationals because it's either not too early in the morning or not too late at night. Bo Garden, I like the Fev tip. Now, I want to tell you guys about something. This is the clone, right? Now, someone left me a comment on the tripod review, and he was saying, how could I compare the clone, the Fev, to the tripod? And, well, first of all, I answered him. You can read my reply to him, but common sense says that what is a clone? A clone is really a copy of the original, right? So, and in this case, in this case, they did such a good copy, the YFTK, that the flavor on this is superb. So when I review a tank, I'm taking away from the equation who made it, how much did it cost. I'm looking at the merit of this mouth-to-lung RTE. And in my personal experience vaping this, it is perfect, perfect. So I forward my experience based on my using it. I wonder if the guy who sent me the comment has actually bought a clone and the tripod and tried them one next to each other. I haven't got the tripod here this minute, but I vape them all the time. So I'm just reporting what is the actual flavor. So clones, when it's done right, it can be as good as the original, no doubt about. What do you think what I just said? One day maybe we'll do a review, clone versus original. It's a very interesting topic. Lynn Smith, good afternoon, Nathan. Thank you, Lynn. I enjoy the tripod very much, actually. Ronald Baker, Bishop on the Alieno. Well, talking about the Alieno mod from Ultrona, I had a problem with it. I put in a 1 ohm coil and was vaping it, and suddenly I realized the surge of power was more than the 16 watts I actually put into the mod. And what it's done, it burnt the coil. So some kind of problem I had with it, that it's suddenly it gave a surge of power and increased the wattage without actually me giving the instructions to the mods, right? It was on 16 mods and I felt it was 16 watts and I felt it was like on 30 or 40. So I was scared to use it again. So that's interesting point on the Alieno. Not sure. Diane 70, Highland Smith, Albert. The Luxem semi-mech is good little device for 22 millimeter RTAs. I don't have it, but this one here, the Cthulhu, you can change it down to an 18350. So what you get is this size with the tank. So you talk about a total size of, I mean, smaller than a pod. And this is a semi-mechanical. So it's not fully mechanical. It's got protection as well. Yeah. Simon 62 on the Vupo Argus GT with a smart PNP kit. Okay, orange. What do you think about the smart PNP kit, Simon? Doesn't it look very much like the Nest from Nature Vape? It's a good coil, but it looks so like a clone. Hi, Lynn. Hi, Albert. Hi, Lynn. Hi, Adrian. Yeah. Bogan Sigeli with the Pioneer. Very nice indeed. Yeah. I've got the Pioneer here. Top flavor. Dale Griffins. Hello, Dale. How are you? Isn't it you're the one who asked me about this liquid? 1 minute. This one here, the Black Reserve. Yeah. This one here is, if it was you, we'll talk about it. Yeah. Dale, a clone is a copy without the price tag. Yes, and some clones, but I'll come to in a minute. I ordered a clone. I couldn't resist. I couldn't get the original. We'll talk about it soon. And we'll talk about it soon. Yeah. Paul C, the dwarf dripping feel and diameter is of a cigarette filter. If you compare, but yes, looks damn ugly. Yes. It is very comfortable. And it looks like a cigarette filter, white, yeah, but it's very comfortable. The flavor and the draw on this is absolutely superb. And it's fairly silent. I mean, you could hear it yourself. Yeah. But we'll talk about it. The whole full review will come up. Sigeli Fog Pioneer. Sigeli Fog and Pioneer. Yeah. Dale Griffin. You can get good ones and very bad ones, in my experience. Yeah. Well, if you're already talking about it, I might as well show you. This is the Skyline. If you guys heard about the Skyline, this is a over 200 euro mod tank. Now look when I got it. I mean, is it focusing? I'm not sure. I can't see. But can you see the crack in the glass? Yeah. I was so looking forward for this, and it came with a crack. So I had to send them an email. They're sending me another one, so you're gonna have to wait for. But this is a clone by SXK. And looking at the tank, exploring the tank, it is amazing. Top quality in, machining here. But I can't review it until I get the replacement glass. I tried other glasses from other tanks, but you can see the crack clearly. Yeah. Unfortunately, that's what it is. So that's one clone that I'm waiting to review. So we'll see about that when it comes. I'll review it. Yeah. Castle at D178. Okay. McTavish. At least 95% of my reviews so far have been clones. Know my answer to this. If companies have a problem with it, send me an authentic and I will compare both on a review here. Well, you'll never get these high ends to send you a copy, but the Skyline R is over 200 euros. I would not spend this money on such a tank. Added the fact you can't get it. No one has got it in stock. But it's just too much money to justify myself to buy for an RTA mouth too long. So I went to a clone. I had a dilemma. Should I go with this? I think a few companies, but I went with SXK. I understood that there's the best quality. It's like the original. So we'll see when I get the replacement glass. Yeah. Casa Dan said Ultron Eliana and the K-Fon Light Plus. Yeah, K-Fon Light Plus, excellent tank. I would compare the DVA-RW to the K-Fon Light. I think that's the most fitting matchmaking between the two tanks. Which one wins? Both are crossing the line equally, more or less. Yeah. But McTavish, you're absolutely right. Sometimes it's the only option. Yeah. Albert, the Luxem goes down to 1850 mod also. Yeah. Dale Griffin, sometimes I think the insulator part on the clones aren't as good and wonder what material they use. Well, yes, I did notice. In this particular one, I did notice, well, I'm not 100%, so I ordered another whole tank, just in case if there is a problem with the first, with this one, I'll have a replacement part. So it did eventually cost me what a high budget tank will cost, around the $60 mark. But for me, it's worth it. Yes, I take your point on that. That's why I ordered another one just in case. Yeah. Dale Griffin, sometimes I think I said that. Simon 62, yes, like the Nest, Nathan. No leaks as yet and cracking flavor. Yes, indeed. But it's so like the Nest. I wonder if Mark from Nature Vape will take on his chin as a compliment that someone is actually copying his good idea. Or he will get annoyed, but everyone is copying everyone. I mean, you know, it's a different story, but everyone is copying everyone. McTavish, I am sleeping on the Shogun Vapors Cloud and the Basita Mech mod. Yeah. I have no idea which one they are, but I'm sure it's a good setup. Vaping on. Yeah, now it makes more sense. Sleeping on. I thought you meant that it doesn't leave your hands day or night. Yeah. Daniel, I'm still struggling with my CV Spiker Pro. Getting dry hits every 7-10 draws. Well, due to the fact that the juice holes on the deck are not aligned. Yeah, well, this is a problem because that's what we're going back to. Clones sometimes is a hit and miss. But so I mean, what I could suggest is get the same one as I got. I mean, it's perfectly aligned. Perfectly aligned. Yeah, I mean, you can see yourself. I've got one juice open. It's perfect every time. Perfect every time. And in here, I've got Bessig liquid menthol tobacco. The flavor is absolutely spot on. I'm thinking of getting the original as well. It's easier to get. So, what's the solution to you? I mean, to open up, the reason why you're getting dry hits is because the wick is not getting enough liquid. So the solution will be to open up the juice flow fully, that the wick will get it, even though it's not aligned. That's the only way I can think of. So even it's not aligned, but the deck will get the juice that's needed through if you have your juice flow fully open. But that is a very disappointing feeling when you buy something and it's not the way you thought it will be. I mean, the Skyline, I was so excited. And as I opened it out of the box, this crack, so I can't use it. Yeah, very disappointing. Dion, wouldn't mind this trying the Skyline. So would I. I wouldn't mind either if I had the option, but I'll have to wait a bit longer. JVD, hello Nathan, hello JVD. Mohammed Al Ansari, you should review the Rock. Yeah, I mean, there's a limit how many I can review. The last tank I reviewed, the Trio, yeah, is absolutely superb. You know, for me, this is a revelation. A tank that doesn't cost much. I'm sure you watched the review on the Trio, but the airflow and the flavor is top notch. Such good flavor. In here, I've got also Bessig liquid, the Bright Leaf. Yeah. Very surprising. Daniel, actually, I'm about to throw this clone in the bin. Yeah, well, I think you should try first to open up that juice flow fully. And if it doesn't work, then just keep it for spare parts and buy yourself another one, or maybe from a different make. Yeah, that's all I can say. The copper vape is top notch in my instance. But sometimes there's no choice but to throw in the bin, yeah. Danny, DigiFlavor Z1 with for me my favorite tank, the Pandora, Penadat mouse long out here. Yeah, Penadat. I've got here the mod. Yeah. Pino Copoliano. Are you gonna review the new Danny as side by side? Nah. It's crazy prices. I mean, crazy prices. I'm very happy with this one here. I'm very happy with the side by side, the perfect. To buy so expensive. It's the same reason why I'm not going to buy the Skyline. You know, yeah, it's not. Perhaps I could afford it, but it's. I don't want to spend so much money on vaping gear. Rideline lag. What means lag? I'm not sure. Simon 62 Market Nature has done a review on the Smart PNP kit. Nathan, well, I better have a look at it. I'm sure when he reviewed it, he says, well, it does look familiar. I already reviewed my own. So instead of making a review on it, it says referral to the Nest. Yeah. Daniel, I got the copper vape one, and the comment that variants and manufacturing. Yeah, well, so I was lucky, but they're so cheap. So I mean, it's worth buying two, and one of them hopefully should be good. I mean, I have got no problem at all with it. No problems at all. So there you go. I'm lucky with this one, unlucky with the Skyline. So that's what it is. Daniel, I'm running on fully open juice flow with 18 watt 70. Well, in that case, there's no choice. Get yourself another one. I don't think there is a solution to it. If it's not aligned, unless you drill, if you've got a very fine drill and a steady hand, drill another hole in the chimney. Exactly where the coils are, where the cotton is. Maybe that's an idea. Well, yeah. Castle, 2 years ago, I had 3 clones from a FEV, but they were trash. I don't trust clones anymore. Well, not accurate. I've got, this is the clone from YFTK, and I am super, super happy. The flavor, the draw, the build quality, everything about this tank is flawless. So it's not accurate. It's a draw. It's a lucky thing. I mean, you might get one that is no good, but it shouldn't ruin your whole outlook on things. I mean, perfect. These two are perfect. 2 clones. I mean, the flavor on the FEV is comparing to my original high end. So how's that for a clone? So you can't really rule out, the whole concept of the idea, because sometimes you can get proper ones. Pino, you should try the steam pipe Cabo RDTA. I'm not crazy on RDTAs. I had the Aston RDTA. I sold it. It was too small on the liquid. I couldn't vape this mouth too long. I could only vape it direct along. And it was 2 mil. It wasn't. I didn't. And then I sold it. Yeah. But RDTA. I mean, I've got Brunhilde, which is really an RDTA, and I'm very happy with it. Indeed, I am. But yeah. Simon just ordered the trio from eSig1, 22 pounds. Yeah, you've got a knack of getting these things in bargain. For 22 pounds, this is an absolute bargain. The trio, I wonder if it's focusing. I'm not sure, but you can see my review on it. Super. For 22 pounds, Simon, you've done very well indeed. Excellent tank. SAS, hi Net Vaper, your reviews really helped to simplify vaping for me. Have you reviewed the Gate mouth-along RTA? Mine came today, but glass was cracked. Market Nature Vape is sending me out a new glass. Well, if you bought it from Market Nature Vape, yeah, I've got nothing to worry about. This guy is straight as they come. I wish I had the Skyline from him. I would have had it the next day. So yeah, I've got no problem there. But I'll mark down Gate mouth-along RTA. If he's got on his website, I'll have a look at what it is. So you're lucky you got it from Nature Vape, yeah. Okay, so well, I'm happy your FEV clone works fine for you. Thank you, it does, yeah. Yusuf, Hello, Nathan. Thank you again for your recommendations about the Bishop RTA. It is my favorite RTA. Easy building, easy wicking, no leaking, and great silent flavor. I have it on the Spire Mix. Well, I've got on my Ultrona, and I'm super happy with this as well. You see, the Bishop is one of those tanks that they're not considered high-end in price, but they are considered high-end in quality, flavor, and in draw. Perfect tank. I mean, the Bishop is one of the best tanks of the year, in my opinion. No least because it competes against tanks that's so much more expensive. It is an amazing tank. Amazing tank. Yep. I missed out a few. Pino, the Cabo is a 5.5 mil and does not require any ropes or anything. Oh, I did hear about it. Yes. I did hear about it. Yeah. I did hear. Where did I hear it from? Someone here mentioned it to me. I think someone, Jay Hayes, has reviewed it. Someone did mention it to me that I should look into. In fact, I think I even marked it down. Okay, I'll look another time. I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Paul C. There are clones with brands like YFTK, SXK, and Charret, and some are just a clone by no-name cloner. Yeah, you should always get clones from a famous clone manufacturer like YFTK, Copper Vape, SXK. Those are proven to be good quality clones. And if you think of it, what is the difference between this and the real? I mean, it's exact design. What makes the flavor on the draw is the design of the deck, design of the chimney, the sealant of the vacuum to get a perfect draw. I mean, if they do it exactly the same as the original, why should it be any different? Perhaps they're not using the best materials, but material quality would not change your flavor. It would last longer. Flavor-wise, it's what's on the deck and how it's designed to deliver you the flavor. So, yeah, that is my opinion on things, on clones. I didn't want to go down this path with clones because I didn't want to start reviewing clones. But on tanks that are either so expensive or very difficult to get, then there's not really any choice. Kairos, now bomb. Cabo has a very innovative feed system as it uses negative pressure and capillary action. Yes, that's the one. I've got it on my computer. I marked it down for me to have a look at. So that's the one, yeah. It has no wick, just pieces of cotton. Juice feeds from below, but drips from above on the cotton. Yeah, it intrigued my curiosity straight away. So it took me a while to register, but I've got it on my desktop. Yeah, so I'll look into it. Says, yes, he replied to my email and promptly, and it is a 20-pound Nature Vape for the 2 mil. We'll have a look. Yeah, Market Nature Vape, the guy who makes the orders for us here at the office, highly recommends him. He is apparently his top customer service, and he's a knowledgeable gentleman and a very nice guy. So you can't go wrong with that. Kairos, you can use a steel wick instead of cotton for maximum flavor. Well, The more you talk about it, the more I'm intrigued. Adrian Mason, the Gate RTA is very good, but he only has black ones left, and that scratches easily. Also, do not over tighten the deck screws. Well, thank you for the tip, Adrian. I'll look into it. I don't mind the color. I mean, I've got black, stainless steel. Doesn't make a difference for me. Scratches also don't make no difference. For me, it's the flavor and the draw. That's what makes for me, and ease of wick and coiling, and you know, the heart of the RTA, not so much the exterior look. Above the clouds. Hello, NET. My name is Nathan, by the way. Yeah. And chat. And welcome to the chat, Above the Clouds. Adrian, yeah. Above the Clouds, Simon, hi. Dan, yes. There is a mouse too long cabo and a direct too long cabo. Was going to buy the mouse too long version, but waiting to see reviews on it. Well, I don't have it, so I can't review it. But maybe I will get it. I wonder, could you get it in the UK? Who's the one who? I think I've got some information on it on my computer. Let's have a look here. Let's have a look. Yes, I've got it. I'm just opening my file now. See, I knew it rang a bell. Most innovative RTA. Cabo RTA by Steam Pipes. After 1.5 years of development and prototyping is finally done, we're happy to introduce our new top coiler. The aim was just... Okay, I'm not going to read the whole lot here, but I've got it on my desktop for future reference. So, yeah, I'm looking into it. Above the Clouds, how you doing? Pino Coppola, got to go. Bye, everyone. Okay, see you. See you next chat. Above the Clouds, yeah. So someone recommended me to try out this liquid. Yeah. And it's called, I've seen it, the Bruise Brothers Black Reserve. So I tasted this right in the beginning, and it was too mild. I couldn't taste really the flavors. So I said to the guy who suggested me, if he's in chat, maybe I'll put it on a dripper quickly and see what the flavor is like live. So he should give me a shout out, and if he's here, I'll do it for him. JVD, I have one problem with my Bishop. After I use it for a while, the 2 holes on the deck fill up, and after the tank starts to squirt. Do you have the same problem, Bishop? No, you're doing the wicking wrong. You can't have too thick wick. It has to be, I'll show you. It has to be thin. Is it focusing? Come on. Yeah, it has to be thin. This is the maximum thickness you can do. Right? You can't do it any thicker. If you do it thicker, you will get flooding and gurgling. You have to do it thin. In this tank, more is less. And less is more. Sorry. So, very much so. More cotton is going to cause you flooding and leaking. Less cotton will give you top flavor. Obviously, not too thin. It shouldn't be too big of a gap between the cotton and the coil. but not thick that you can't, that you have to push it into the coil. It has to go in fairly smooth. So try that, and that will sort you out, no problem. DN78, yes, there is a mouse to long camera, direct to long camera was going to, yeah, you've said that already. Have you tried, from Keros, have you tried rolled steel mesh 400 wicks before? Zero cotton, all steel. No, never tried it. JVD, can you answer my question? You missed it. What was the question? Could you repeat the question? I can't remember. What was the question? I'm looking all the way up. JVD. No, I can't see the question. So if you ask it again, is that the question? You the guy who asked me about how does one compare to another? Just ask the question again, because I am not sure what question you're talking about. The one that, right. How does, just remind me which tank comparing to which tank. Just remind me that. Carrie already answered it. It is just YouTube. Yeah. Well, if he needs an answer, I will answer it, but I can't remember what was the question. So if you say that again, just ask me again the question and I'll give you an answer. Yeah, so I've got a review upcoming, how to set up your first mouse to long RTA. I know for a lot of you guys, I don't think you need that knowledge. Most of you here have got top mouse to long RTAs already. But I've got so many requests to do a review on how to set up a first mouse to long RTA, all the tools you need, how to wake, basic information, but mainly what tools one needs to do up a mouse to long RTA. So it took me a while to get down to it, but I've done it. And I hope it should be uploaded most probably mid next week. So I hope that's helpful to all you guys who emailed me. So you'll be able to see it, because someone sent me an email just yesterday asking me when am I uploading it. He's vaping on a stock coil and he wants to upgrade and he needs to know what tools to buy. So yeah. So I will definitely look into the gate RTA. We'll see what that's about. And the Cabro, what it was called? Cabio. But there's not so many new mouse to long RTAs out there. I mean, there is a lot of good mouse to long RTAs that have been a while. I'm coming to the stage where I've got a fairly good selection of mouse to long RTAs. How many more? The question is, unless something like the Cabio is something different, how could they improve on top tanks already? It's a difficult one. I don't buy mouse to long RTAs just to review. I buy mouse to long RTAs to use. So if something good comes up, then I will buy it. But if something that is similar to the other, then you got a problem. Do you buy another one just to review? No, it's not my. I'm not that kind of reviewer. Yeah. Well, I think now is a quiet moment to maybe do a quick review on this liquid. This is called Black Reserve. Let me just get a mod. Give me 1 second. Right. I've got here the GOAT RDA, freshly wicked. Let me just switch this on. Because last time I tasted this liquid and it wasn't right. Now, this is not a naturally extracted tobacco. And the profile is honey, cream, and tobacco. Yeah. So you got it there. And the guy who asked me to review this, he said it's worth trying. I think his name is Alan Dale. I'm not 100% sure. And he asked me, what do I think of it? So I said to him, you know what? I'll do a live review on the live chat. Last time it was very mild and I couldn't really taste any flavor. So I let it steep now for quite a few weeks. So let's see if it makes any difference at all. But it's not naturally extracted. So, right, let's go. It's starting a bit to get its flavors. I'm reviewing this as a direct along because I only put in 4 milligrams nicotine, as this got honey, cream, and tobacco. So it's more of a dessert type of tobacco. So well, I can taste a faint taste of honey. It's a bit creamy. And tobacco I cannot taste at all. So it's more like it's more like a dessert. The tobacco is not pronounced there at all. It's not my it's not my kind of liquid. It is too mild on the tobacco. You can taste a bit the honey, a bit the cream, but you can't really taste the tobacco here at all, even non-naturally extracted. Yeah, taste a bit of honey, a bit of cream. It's a nice, pleasant, very mild on the flavors. It should be a bit stronger. The honey and the cream should be a bit more pronounced. The tobacco I can't taste it at all. No, it's a nice dessert, but very mildly flavored. Not my style, no. Thank you for suggesting it, but it's one of those. Let's go back to chats. I saw a gap in chat. I said I might as well do that. If Cabio is available in the UK, I will glad to let you know where I can buy it. Okay, let me know. Keras, stainless steel wick very well and keep themselves stupid clean. Yes. Although, if you notice, on occasion, I do now fuse Clapton stainless steel wire, and when you put it on your coiling, on your coil master, you notice how the ohms start off a certain point and start going down. So, yeah, that's stainless steel for you. Yeah, a lot of people only use stainless steel for they're allergic to nickel. So Ni80, or it's out of the question for them. MK, what's the sweetest tobacco NET non-dessert you have tried in the UK? Yes, Carrios, you're 100% right. This one here. From Juice Cabin. This is one of delicious, my all day vape. It is absolutely delicious, and it's got the right sweetness, and I've got it in the Pioneer. As you take a vape, you can straight away taste that natural sweetness. It's not sugar. I don't know how they do it. It's to do with the leaf of that tobacco. It is a very nice, sweet, but not overly sweet, not sickling sweet, perfect sweetness, but it's sweeter than a lot of other naturally extracted tobacco. Delicious. And another one from Black Note, the Sonata. That is it's a Cavendish. It's a sweet Cavendish, naturally extracted. I wonder if I still got the Sonata. I don't think. Over here. No. I don't have it here. But there's also a very nice, sweet, naturally extracted tobacco. Yeah. Yeah, so Keras, you're 100% right. That is a nice, sweet tobacco. But it is 100% naturally extracted. Fully recommend this one. Fully recommend. Delicious. Yeah. See, for me, naturally extracted tobacco is my only way how I can carry on vaping without smoking. That's the only way. There's no other way for me but naturally extracted tobacco. JVD, did you test tobacco series of 5 pounds? Yeah. I had the 5 pounds. Which one was it? I can't remember. But they're very rich. They're very rich flavored, a bit too rich for me. Yeah, a bit too rich. I do like the Manabush and the 5 pounds, the long. What was it called? Castle Long. I think it is a bourbon with coconut and toasted nuts or something that has got a bit of a tobacco-y flavor to it, but it's very rich. So these type of flavors are a bit too rich for me. I do enjoy in the evenings a nice fruity vape or dessert vape, but I'm not crazy on bakery. That's most desserts are with a pastry, and I'm not crazy about it. Although I want to do a review actually on a liquid called this one here. This is a delicious liquid from, I think his name is Batman, Vaping with the Batman or something like that. I did review some of his liquids from the Enchanto range. The one with the guava was very good, the guava. But this one here is one of the nicest strawberry, but it's got a bit of a pastry in it, but it's not so, it's very much in the background. It's a very nice fruity type of liquid. So I might do a review on it because I am so impressed with the flavors of it. But a review is coming up, I think this weekend, of a few delicious fruity vapes that I received from a subscriber who sent it to me, and I was supposed to review it ages ago. It's finally done, so hopefully by the weekend I'll upload it. And some very recommended liquids. I mean, one of them is, which one is it? Where is it? I'll show you which one I mean. This one here. This is one of the most delicious liquids I ever tried. And you can see on the flavor profile, it's got basil. Yeah, mango basil. It's one of the most tastiest liquids I ever tasted. And I enjoy very much vaping this in the evenings now. So I think the upcoming review will be one of another 3. I hope you guys will enjoy the review. For a change, something different. Right. MK, okay, that I answered already. Did you answer that as well? JVD, yeah, I have Castle Long in my Bishop right now, yeah? Yeah, well, I do like it, but it's a bit rich. What do you think? Is it rich? But it does resemble a bit tobacco, doesn't it? That toasty, yeah, bit of a toasty note in there. Gives you a bit like a earthy type of, bit of a tobacco-y flavor. There's no tobacco in it. Ronald Baker, have you tried making your own NETs? No. No, the maximum I went is to do my own mixing. When it came to La Tabacaria NETs, I did my own mixing. And that is the maximum I can go for. NETs, buy them concentrate and mix it with the VGPG. That's fairly easy to do. But no, I wouldn't try to do my own NETs. I mean, where you need to get leaf, tobacco leaf. I mean, if you look at Black Note, anyone who does good NETs, Black Note and Drake's describe the procedure. How on earth could I do that myself? It's impossible. Basic Liquid, Drake's Juice Cabin, they all have the setup for it. I mean, if I do it myself, it will be bland. Most probably it will be just PG, VG. So I rather get it from local vendors who I want to support in any case. And I'm getting top liquids without all the hassle. Yusuf, should I make my wick thinner than when I'm using 60/40 PG on my Bishop? Yes. No, it will make no difference. If you make it too thick wick, even on 50/50, you'll have flooding, because the mechanism of the Bishop is a different style of juice flow. What's happening, the juice flow is coming out from the 2 pins on the side, yeah, and on the top, you can see on the top of the deck. Is it focusing? I can't see myself anymore. Now, the juice is actually coming down onto the wick. So if you have too thick wick, the wick will accumulate all that liquid and leak out from the sides. and then you will get the gurgling and the flooding. You need to keep them thin in order for the wick to get as much liquid as it needs without any excess running off it. So try my method, test it. No flooding ever, no gurgling, perfect, every single time. JVD, I absolutely love Castle Long. It is my top juice. I can't go without it. Yeah, so, I mean, yeah. There you go. I always say taste is very personal preference. What makes you successful on staying in vaping, not going back to smoking, that's what you should go for. Everyone has got their own liquid, their own setup. Everyone is different. I know my son-in-law does not like tobaccos at all. I find it surprising because when you stop smoking, you crave the tobacco flavor, for me at least. And he doesn't, well, he enjoys the fruit and all these desserts. He gets exotic liquids that for me, I can't understand how that makes him satisfied. I mean, it's like vaping on cake, cheesecakes and chocolate cakes. But everyone is different. So he's managing with his style. I'm managing with my style. Everyone is different. Without any tobacco, I would go back to cigarettes. If you watched my 3-day challenge with no vaping, it's still embedded in my memory. The only thing that I can think of was tobacco flavor. I went running. You know, I do running along the river, not far from where I work and live. And every time I passed a boat that is using wood fire to warm up their cabin, and I smelled that smoke, I had this overwhelming craving for tobacco. Overwhelming. It was unbelievable. I mean, smell can be a trigger that's stronger than any other sense. And yeah, if you stop smoking, you can smell cigarette smoke from long distance. Your mind, your brain is tuned with that flavor, with that smell, and you can detect it from miles away. So without naturally extracted tobacco, the only thing that got me going was that Piloto Cubano liquid from La Tabacaria that's waiting for me in my pipe. That was the only thing that made me going another day, another day, another day. Without it, if you would have told me that I need to vape at the end of 3 days a strawberry dessert liquid, I would have managed. So everyone is different. Asif, hi Nathan, how's it going? Thank you very much. Yeah, everything is well. How's things by you? Majorag Stojesevic. I hope I did pronounce your name well. Hello again. Thanks for all your work. I miss your NET reviews. Yeah, there's quite a few NET reviews coming up that I left on the back burner because I had a few more mouse too longs to do. So yes, definitely I will have some good natural extracted tobacco reviews to review very shortly. I need to upload this dessert liquids first and how to build your first mouse too long RTA that I promised quite a few subscribers who sent me emails. So I have to honor that. Asif, everything is fine, bro. Asif, I really am enjoying the Bishop RTA. Yes, it is one of the best. Yeah. I mean, I am very, very happy with this tank. I've got in here this tobacco here, if I got it still. The berry honey from naturally extracted tobacco. Yeah. And I must tell you, it is absolutely stunning liquid. And the flavors I'm getting from this, oh, I lost the focus here. Maybe I'll put my hand there. The focus will come back when it wants to. The flavor that I'm getting from this tank, the YDTZ, is absolutely stunning. So not every tank that is expensive is good, and not every tank that's cheap is no good. All to do with the merit of that tank. And that is what I'm talking about. When I review a tank, I review it on its merit, not on how much it costs, what's the name, is it original, is it a clone? All of that does not interest me. It's the merit of the tank itself. What happened to the focus here? I think that I lost the focus for a minute there, then. No, let me try and get a close-up here one more time. Maybe that will sort out the focus. Don't know. The camera does what it wants. Let's carry on. JVD, when I saw your 3-day challenge, I thought it seems too fun, and I challenged myself with it. It was hard, but walking and chilling made it easy and fun. Yeah, well, I wouldn't want to repeat it. It was too complicated. Yeah, it wasn't easy at all. I was thinking about my vape nonstop. I was restless. Let me just check the camera to see what is going on. Give me a second, because I lost the focus here for some reason. I'll just refresh it and see what happens. I don't want to lose the focus. Well, I don't know what I've done here. Oh my gosh. I don't know what I've done. I hope you guys can see me, because what I'm looking at now is a blue screen with nothing on it. So back, and the focus is back. Good. I'm always nervous to change something in case something goes wrong. Yeah, so JVD wasn't a pleasant experience. I think I'll give it another 10-15 minutes, and then we'll get going. Busy day ahead. Ronald Baker, should some Cuban cigars in PG left for shred some Cuban cigars in PG and left for 12 weeks with a good shake now and then, and it is awesome concentrate, just an experiment. I've got in my humidor quite a few aged Cuban cigars, and no way would I shred it. No way. Nothing can beat a real cigar. The reason why I'm not selling those cigars is because I need to know that I've got those cigars. I have no idea why I'm not selling it. I haven't touched it now for nearly 2.5 years since I started vaping. I can't allow myself to give them away. So I meticulously keep the humidor on perfect humidity and temperature, and my cigars are maturing very well indeed. You even get this white little, like a white covering, and it is actually smells divine. I do smell them on occasion, but I haven't lit one up since 2.5 years since I started vaping. So I wouldn't go shredding those cigars, no. Yusuf, I see thanks, but it shouldn't be so thin, which goes. I see thanks, but it shouldn't be so thin, which goes through the coil without. No, it should go with a bit of resistance, but just come out the sides. When you put in the coil, just pull it in, that you can see the coil moving a bit, but not out of place. But then come out with your tweezers or with a sharp scissor, just fork them out a bit and then cut them right flush against those channels where the wick's supposed to be, not longer, shouldn't hang over, right flush. Yeah, but 100% right flush. Where's my bishop now gone? Here we go. You can see yourself. You can see yourself. You can see how it is right flush. Yeah, and comb it out. I comb it out and then I trim it perfectly. Don't put in too thin, because too thin, you're going to get spit back as it evaporates the cotton, the liquid, what's between the coil and the cotton. You can't have a gap between the coil and the cotton, because otherwise you get spitbacks. Yeah. Asif, Nathan, how do you make your vape crackle? Well, it's the coil, fuse Clapton or core Clapton, not round wire. Round wire wouldn't do any crackling because there's no anywhere in the wire to capture the liquid. But if you use a fuse Clapton or core Clapton, any liquid that's within the wire would give that crackling noise. So it's the coil, nothing else. Core Clapton, fuse Clapton, that will give you the crackling noise. Yeah. Which one do I have here? I have this one, the Pioneer. You can hear the crackling. That is the fuse Clapton and core Clapton I've got in there. Morton Travelesden, hello to you as well. Adrian Mason, your room may be a bit dark for focus. Yeah, well, I mean, it's quite lit up here. I can't bring in lighting in here because it's my office. So, but I think I have to angle the item right by the focus, and then the focus. I don't know why I didn't go back to my face, the focus, but Adrian Mason, focusing on the microphone. What does that mean, focusing on the... Oh, you mean to say that it's focusing on the microphone? That's a thought. Where should I put it? Above the clouds. Hi, Nathan. I hope you're well. Yeah, thank you. See you, Adrian Mason. See you fine and focused. Thank you, Adrian. Carrios Newbom. Check Quark's Stan channel on YouTube. He does stainless steel wicks, i.e. zero cotton bills. Juice is picked up on a rolled stainless steel mesh 400, instead cotton. I think the links in that chat are spam, so no links to the video. Well, I'll definitely check it out. Above the clouds. Take care, Nathan. Yep, got to go. I also got to go in a few minutes. So we'll see you next chat. Let me see if I missed anyone else. Yusuf, you should try top fill cap for the Bishop. You will fill it from the top, and it has a better drip tip for the original one. It is cheap. It is more mouth along and tighter. I have the transparent one. I tell you the truth, I am super happy with the Bishop the way it is. I like the looks of it. I like everything about it. So if it's working for me, why change? But I'll have a look at it just for interest. Paul C, I kept my Zippo collection and maintained them rust proof. Not that I am going back to smoking. Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. It's not just the smoking, it's the. I know what you mean, exactly. It's something within your mind that is embedded. You've so many years you use those. You don't want to keep it going, although if you're not using it. So yeah, I know exactly what you mean. The mind works in mysterious ways. Dion 78, how do you wick the FEV? Well, fairly simple. I'll show you if I can get it out from the side by side. Is it focusing? Yeah, I hope it's focusing. Yeah. Now, this is a bit different than when I built this tank. And why is it again gone out of focus? Maybe I'll move the speaker. I did it once before with, I let the wick go towards the deck, but I discovered that it absorbed too much liquid. So I changed my wicking method to like the Bishop, nearly like the Bishop. And it works perfect since. So maybe I should have done an update on the FEV, but everyone does the wicking different. I let it hang and it was dripping onto the deck. So I didn't get such a smooth, quiet draw. So I cut the wick shorter. And since then it's, I mean, you can see yourself. Absolute silent, like the Bishop. It's one of the, I think these two are most silent tanks I've got. Yeah. Adrian Mason, 18R ATC. I'm not following. Yusuf, you should try that. Oh, that's already done. I can, yeah. How do I wick the, yeah, I've done that. Keith KP, welcome to the chat. It came a bit late. I'm getting off soon, but hopefully next chat. Is this a good time for you guys? 12 o'clock in the afternoon? Or do you prefer late afternoon, like 3 o'clock? If you give me some ideas, so maybe we can change it. As if, guys, you could also get the 1.4, 1.6 airflow pins for the Bishop. Yes, you can. JVD, one more question. Between Aspire Paradox and Aspire Mix, which one you recommend? Well, this is the Aspire Paradox with the Lamo, and this is Aspire Mix. This is a side by side. This is not. So it's a different type of mod, but elegant. The Paradox any day. For bigger tanks, the side by side, obviously. It's a different type of mod. Yeah. Keith, Dion, some days easy to wick, practice mate. Yeah. Asif, guys, yeah, one more question. Chell, Cristobal, hi, I am in the UK. Yeah, thank you. Welcome. Adrian Mason, stainless steel sound, wire crackles fine for me. Yeah, but it's a stainless steel fused or core, not as a round wire. Round wire does not crackle. Or maybe it does, maybe I got it wrong. I find all my coils, when they crackle, it's only on the core Clapton and fuse Clapton. JJ, hi all. Welcome to the chat. Keith KP, same here. 120 never used Zippos in cabinet. Yeah. JJ, I love the Bishop. Yeah. Dion 7 days, we'll have to try that out, Net Vaper. Yeah. Simon62, excellent live, Nathan and chat. Take care. Yeah. I'll see you guys. Vape Traffic, how are you? Yeah. Welcome to the chat. I'm sorry you came a bit late. Yeah, Vape Traffic. I love my Hossa Project X mouth to long Bishop Fev Pioneer. Perfect selection. JVD, yep, very good. Vape Traffic and Squapper Rise. Yeah, as some I have to look into that. Net Vaper, KP Net Vaper, it is fine. Was at Vets with Dogo. I assume, yeah, your pet. Vape Traffic, it is at 10:30 p.m. in Australia, Melbourne. 10:30 p.m. So I think this time, 12 o'clock, is a good time. For me, it's perfect because it's sort of like around lunch hour. So the guys can pick up all the phones. You notice everything is quiet. Just my mobile is going on and on. Yeah. So for me, 12 o'clock is perfect timing. For you guys, I hope as well. Vape Traffic, why FTK make a short top cap, curl or smooth for the FEV on the 3F vape? Oh, okay. I'll have a look. I wonder if you know on the dwarf mouth too long, is there another mouthpiece? Do you know if anyone sells it? Vape Traffic. Adrian Mason, round wire stainless steel crackle. Stainless steel cancel, Clapton, no crackle for me. Anyways, interesting. Everyone's different. Okay, guys, I need to go. So we'll keep the chat flowing for next time. I hope it was all enjoyed the chat. For me, it was, as usual, a nice time for me to talk to you personally and get to know you guys and your preferences. Yeah, so thank you for joining in the chat, and we'll see you on next time. I'll give a notice a few days in advance. I'm not sure if next week will be one, but it's by me. I'm fluid, so I can't decide a day or two before. So whenever it is, I'll let you know, and we'll chat more. Just one more Vape Traffic. I have the dwarf mouth too long. Yeah, I'm not crazy about this mouthpiece, but I don't want to use. Do they have a dedicated mouthpiece? KHW mods for the dwarf, I wonder. So we'll have a look at that. Yep, thank you all. And until the next live chat, until the next review, that will be coming up soon. Enjoy your vape. Take care. Bye-bye for now. Okay, we're switching off.